Okay, so we've had Dorchester here for another derby, and my Joe, the old emotions have gone through a ringer today. It was 0-0 half time, and then second half they scored very early on.
Yeah, so I didn't think we started brilliantly in the first half. A little bit leggy, but grew into it, and half time giving ourselves a decent base to build on. I thought, yeah, we looked a bit nervous at the start, but finished it strong. And then just basics in defending second half, in terms of marking that sort of first phase, second phase, making sure that you've got your man, and we've left someone free in the box, and it's not good enough defending, because again at that point we're obviously on top of the game. But reaction after that was brilliant. After that there's only one team in the game, and it's like we're the ones that are going to go on and win it, and unfortunately it didn't pan out that way.
Yeah, we were all over them, and the chances were coming, and then we had a penalty on 71 minutes, and we were all a bit nervous about who was going to take that.
Yeah, I think Max was obviously on them at the start of the game, and then Josh McCoy was my backup, but he had a bit of a tight hamstring, so Billy stepped up. Fair play to him. His name has been on the board at some points this season, and I know he's got it in him, and stuck it away. Fair play, because there's extra pressure on that. Not only is it a derby game, but it's also, with our history of penalties, it's there's a lot of pressure. And like I say, at that point, we obviously had the momentum. The subs came on, made a real difference.
Yep.
And it looks like there's only one team that's going to win the game, and they've managed to be gifted it. I think it's probably the politest way of putting it, with their only other chance and a half.
Yeah, so the penalty came, I think it was the 92nd minute. But we played really well second half, Tim. You must take some positives from that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter when you come away with nothing. Same Tuesday, wasn't it, where we dominated large periods of the game, and then we had a 5-minute spell on Tuesday that killed us. And again, 2 moments today have meant we come away without any points again. And this is the one where I'm probably scratching my head the most, that we haven't come away with 3 points, let alone 1 point, and coming away with 0 is gut wrenching, to say the least. And Tuesday's massive now. Tuesday's a huge game. It's definitely a must-win, and everybody knows that. I think no one's under any illusions that we've dug ourselves into a massive hole, and it's time to start climbing out of it and making our own luck, and hoping for a bit of terrible refereeing for us as well.
So we've got 13 games to go. Could there be any new signings coming in?
I think that we'll have to look at that as well. I think I've placed a lot of faith in this group, and I love working with them, and you can see what they're capable of first half of the season, and then maybe we do need a couple of fresh faces. We're working on it in the background. We're working a lot on having a look at what we can bring in. We don't want to just bring someone in for the sake of it. Obviously we'll be missing Billy and Robbo next Saturday for their suspension, so we'll be working hard if given the opportunity to bring someone in.
Okay, so it's next Tuesday. We've got Taunton here. You heard what Tim said. Come on down and cheer the lads on. Tim, as always, thanks for chatting to us.